Ah, you're back. Good. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Right, so the party is in Cloakwood. Alwyn has ventured in quite a way. We've been on the road, the party has been on the road for over a day now, and some of them are starting to get tired, understandably, so we are going to rest now. But yes, Cloakwood certainly seems a bit more involved than the bandit camp was, where we essentially turned up and went straight to it. This is a rather curious area, which seems to be infested with a lot of spiders, and we met Tiber, who is up here somewhere, around here, who said that he and his brother were looking to recover some great sword called Spider's Bane, but his brother hasn't been seen, and we rather suspect that he probably isn't alive anymore, because they don't seem like the kind of people who would be able to take on these spiders. And things took a sinister turn. We'll just have a little look down here. Things took a sinister turn when
Not to stand by while this party descends into the trap.
the spiders had set a trap for the party and actually succeeded in trapping some of the party, and then were coming out to kind of finish them off in the usual kind of spider way. But luckily Alwyn and Viconia sort of managed to wriggle free, and we killed them. But yeah, this isn't quite the usual patch of hang on, where's my skeleton? This isn't quite the usual patch of wilderness that yeah. So we've got this little skeleton as well, you may remember, who is actually around for a whole day. So
My honor, as you will.
it's quite useful. Oh, hang on.
Be much more agreeable with rest.
Yeah, so things are yeah, a little bit strange here, I would suggest. Right. Everyone is looking for traps anyway, but so just a random bit of equipment on the floor. Oh, leather armour, scimitar, and a ring. Interesting. Alwyn, do you know what they are? No. He doesn't know what the ring is either. Well, we might have to do some... I mean, Alwyn's lore is quite good now. 31. We might have to do some in-the-field identifying, I feel. So... we'll take away... we are going to rest soon. So I'm going to have sleep... sorry, identify. We'll put one in, anyway. Also, I've changed Alwyn's level 3 spells. I've got 2 skeletons and a strength of 1, which makes all the party strength 18/75, which is rather good. So we can actually raise our own... Alwyn can raise his own skeleton army with Viconia of 3 skeleton warriors, and they are pretty good, these skeleton warriors, I must say. I'm very impressed. And as mentioned, Alwyn would be rather pleased to, only too pleased to see other minions do his bidding, particularly in the sense of battling.
Seem very strange, and yet somehow familiar.
And this is interesting for Viconia because she's a big anti-spider person, I've decided. So she would quite relish the prospect of spiders, and yeah, everyone's detecting traps. She would quite relish the prospect of a lot of spiders and bashing them in the face with her mace. Rather, really quite lovely for her, I believe. Right, so let's move the skeleton warrior forward. We can kind of... Aha, right. So that's what we can we can do. The game didn't give us any indication that the spider had started
For the glory of Helm!
started attacking, but never mind. We can then draw these spiders back to the party. They are just huge spiders, yeah, which should be fairly easy to take down. Right, the skeleton can go out there and meet it. Right. Well, that was simple enough.
Yeah! With Helm's whistle.
I like the fact that the skeleton warrior's got his own voice set as well.
Helm with Helm's whistle.
Like a sort of demented pirate or something. Right, do we go north or east? West, sorry. God. It's quite early in the morning, actually. It's about 6:30 in the morning, which actually isn't too early for me, but
As you will.
it's early enough, isn't it? Let's be honest. Right. Okay, we've got a giant spider coming in.
For the glory of Helm!
For sure!
Well, this is quite a good tactic, isn't it? Right, there you go, look. The skeleton warrior just did 13 damage on the spider, I mean... The skeleton warrior is now near death, but... it took 1 piercing damage, 1 damage resisted. So it's halving the damage. But when it says takes 4 piercing damage, 4 damage resisted, I take that to mean that it has taken 4 damage, and another 4 damage was just resisted by the skeleton warrior. And I guess they're even more useful in
With Helm's whistle.
this kind of scenario, because they don't, of course, well, I believe they don't take any poison damage. Where are you going, Skelly? So, you know, they're not going to suffer that from the spiders, so they can just wail away with their sword.
Yeah!
So we are just going to have a little probe around. For as long as we've got decent spells, I think. I think that Alwyn's happy to... I mean, he's not tired yet. Nor is most of the party, really. So we're just going to... You know, Ajantis has still got plenty of hit points. I think we've still got some healing. Okay. Phase spider. That's new. Right. Alwyn, bless everyone, please. This could be a horrible giant, massive giant spider or something. Viconia, give some aid to Ajantis. Ajantis, protect yourself from evil.
Again, you disturb me.
Right. Let's bring the skeleton warrior back. There it is. Face. Well, it doesn't look ever so intimidating, but right. Skeleton warrior's near death. Right, Edwin magic missile it. Flame arrow from you, Zar. In fact, what I might do is keep the face spider here. And then I might get a fireball going in a minute. And the rest of the party will just stay at range for now.
For the glory of Helm!
I'm not sure the skeleton warrior is going to last too long, but we'll see. Right, Viconia, what are you doing? Well, it is injured. Let's cast something called Dimension Door, this spider. Right, Imoen. Let's not mess around. Let's not mess around. Some +1 arrows for you, Imoen. Okay, it's down. 1400 experience. And the face spider took 14 slashing damage from the skeleton warrior. As well as a big lot of damage from Zar's flame arrow. Blimey. Who got the killing blow? The skeleton warrior. Ugh. I presume that means that Viconia gets the experience there. Or gets the kill. Because she cast the... he's a little demon, isn't he? That skeleton warrior. And to think that we'll have 3 of them shortly. Once we rest. Uh-oh. Okay, well Imoen didn't detect that trap.
My honor is my
Oh god, okay. Back up.
Yeah.
This is another web, isn't it? Right, just run over there, skeleton warrior, and try and... We need the party not to be revealed. Oh, okay. Alwyn, did you get out? Yes. So did Viconia again. Okay, we could be in trouble here. Right, skeleton warrior, just run away. Oh god, this is a problem. This is a big problem.
You have but to ask.
Right. I need to try and get the skeleton warrior out of the line of sight of my party. Should have rested. Ah, right. Go.
What you want?
Go, Imoen.
I'm gone.
Just seeing if anyone's got anything she can chuck to Alwyn quickly. Not really. Not really. Okay, go Imoen. Right, Ajantis, have you got anything? Again, not really. Oh. Wonder if he can charm the spiders. Right, give that to Alwyn. That might be something to use. We might be able to... We could, I don't know if a spider would be considered an animal though. It's an insect, isn't it? Isn't it? Is an insect an animal? I don't know. Let's test it anyway.
As you will.
Oh yes.
Something if I must.
Okay, that's not too bad. We've got 4 of the party out.
I've done had enough of this.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
And possibly 5.
As you will.
Yeah.
Now, Nartha.
Okay, the skeleton warrior's almost down, but he's done a good job. Oh, right, phew. Okay, right, everyone form up. This area, I don't know.
With helms blessed.
Oh, the skeleton warrior still got 8 damage in. Oh, very good, very good. What a performance. What a performance. Before finally succumbing. Right. While this is wearing off, in the last episode, I went through a potted history of Alwyn's story so far, and I've forgotten exactly where I got up to. But I think I got up to the bit where the party went to the Knoll Stronghold and rescued Dinah here, and then managed to kind of spirit her away to the Friendly Arm Inn.
I've done had enough of this.
In order to well, not allow Edwin to kill her, basically. So, next, they do a little bit more adventuring and do things like kill Basilius, the mad cleric. And it's then that Alwyn is convinced to try the mines again after his rather distressing. Oh, look at that! So that is a phase spider, and that is a phase spider who's already taken a bit of damage. He's among the bones of our poor skeleton warrior, but there's slim pickings for you there, son. Right, how do we take on this? So they can sort of just shift around by the looks of it at will instantly, which makes it very difficult to know how to take them on. I think the tactic that we had was absolutely perfect because it kept the phase spider kind of visible and we could pummel it with our spells and ammunition and kind of do a job on it, really. Tempted to get everyone to backstab and then run back to the party. Oh dear. Okay, this is a problem. Right, move up, crew. Move up, move up, move up, move up.
With helms blessed.
We need to distract it quickly. I don't think Imoen will stay in shadows. Oh, these traps. Okay, Imoen is in shadows, so we need to move it. Oh god. I thought Imoen wouldn't stay in shadows with the trap.
Yeah.
You over here. Ajantis, we need something good. We've only got 10 plus 2 arrows, although I think Imoen's got a few more, hasn't she? Yeah. I think we need it.
By hell.
Laconia. Get some +1 bullets on it. Alwyn. Can you blind it? Edwin. Again. Pummel it.
Your voice is ambrosia.
Okay, right. Ajantis, now we've got to take it on.
My actions are yours.
For the glory of
Edwin, scorch it. Thankfully, Emwyn has stayed in shadow. That's interesting to know. She can just do that.
Stop touching me!
Right, it's already badly injured. Now, when can you command it? Oh, Viconia's levelled up. Do you know what? I think Alwyn did command it then. I really do. Which is interesting. Oh, hello, Emwyn. Right. So you can't detect... Oh, whoops.
This way.
Oh, that was a schoolboy error. Oh. Right. There's one down there we know about.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Emwyn had to kind of make her hide in shadows check then. Right, anyway. Let's
Give me power.
let's heal her up.
This way.
So there's another one down here. And is there another trap? We know that Emwyn can probably survive the trap. Right. Go on, Emwyn. Okay, move it. Jantis, get round this side, sir.
Kalas na.
I've done had enough of this.
We just use the regular ammunition at this point.
Worthless lives end here.
Oh, actually, stay out of the stay out of the web, won't you? Right. Alwyn, bring it down.
For the glory of Helm!
Oh, he's done it as well. Go on, Viconia, smash it. Well, kind of dimension doored while unconscious. Interesting. Right, we need to unload on it, people. Okay. It's near death. Still near death. Go on, Edwin, go on. Bash it with your quarterstaff. Oh dear. Okay.
May darkness prevail.
Move, Viconia. Edwin, can you just finish it off, please?
Now, Natha.
As directed for now. I shall attend to it with trouble.
Well done, Emwyn. That was a little bit hairy, wasn't it?
As you will.
Right. We had to use an antidote there because she was poisoned by the spider. And look at that. 5 poison damage. That is brutal. And poisons, I don't know how long they last, but you know, that could be potentially doing sort of 30, 40 damage potentially, maybe even more. So that's worrying for Alwyn, I think. And more traps and even more deadly spiders. Right, let's do Viconia's level up, because she could really do with more than 28 hit points at this point. Okay, so she's got 7 hit points, that's quite good. An additional level 3 spell. And that's it. Okay, well, not ever so exciting, but it makes her a bit more robust. And the question is, what do we go for? The rigid thinking is okay, but sort of just sort of confuses the enemy. But it's a little bit, you know, with that saving throw element, it's not ever so good. Protection from fire just absorbs 80%. Holy Smite might not be a bad one. And a Glyph of Warding is like a trap. And it's electrical damage. And it can be saved. I think it might go Holy Smite. We'll do that. We'll give her a Holy Smite. So we do need to rest now. I think I'll just have a little poke around with Imowen.
This way.
Well, or not. Okay. So, phase spiders then. I suppose they're good for experience, if nothing else. Okay, can we walk along there? Okay, stop everyone. Yeah, so we are actually in a coastal area at the moment, so that's why you can sort of hear a vague sort of sound of seagulls and that kind of thing. Yeah, so Alwyn was convinced to go down the mines by Zar, actually. He wanted to go there in the first place when they very first met each other. Oh, hello. Enemy sighted. Giant spider. Not so worried about those. I'm worried about any traps he might have, though. Right, let's bring up the crew. Wherever they may be. Where did I leave the guys? Ah, here we are. Okay. Right, can we rendezvous with Imowen by going this way?
My blade will cut you down.
Oh, okay, you're just attacking, are you, Imowen?
I've done had enough of
You
this.
loon. Just turn that AI off. Okay.
As you will.
So when they go down the mines, they find an orchestrated plot to poison the ore. Initially, the game was saying people were saying in the game something's going wrong with the mines. Can you investigate?
Helm, give me strength.
Which we did dutifully do, and
My actions are yours.
yeah, we found sort of
For
a.
the glory of Helm.
Okay. Whoa! What is that? Sword spider. Oh God! Right.
Yeah.
Right, and they're
My
fast.
actions are yours.
I think fireball's out of the question here.
This way.
Right. Okay. Okay. Try a little fire arrow, Ajantis, on the sword spider. I'm not so worried about the giant spider. We kind of know what they are. Chant. Draconia. Alwyn. I don't know. I haven't really got anything that's going to do a whole lot to it. Try this enfeeblement ray, Zar, and Edwin. Try and spook it. Okay, right, we hit it for 13 damage and it's injured. That's not too bad.
How may I be of assistance?
Right, Alwyn, what on earth are you doing? Can you horror them? Okay, we enfeebled and panicked the spider, which is great.
You're a queer fellow.
Okay, let's bring in some pain on the other one.
What is it this time?
Okay, they're scarpering.
For the glory of Helm!
Okay, they're trapping us here as well. Lovely. Move. Imoen, it's up to you now.
May darkness prevail.
Right. Interestingly, good old Alwyn seems relatively untrappable. Okay, the sword spider's badly injured. And when you are just going to have to stop
This way.
there. No, Imoen. Oh, can you four?
Let's give them a right thrashing.
For sure!
Ah, Edwin, nice of you to join us. Right.
Also, may darkness
My actions
prevail.
are yours.
Right. Right.
Fine, as you will.
Okay, we're all out. Oh, Imoen. That is annoying.
Now, Natha.
Oh, and I've got Ajantis stuck now.
What you want?
Get a shot in Imoen. That'd be lovely. In fact, stick a skull trap in there, Edwin. Imoen, just pull out. What are you doing? Okay, he's coming around here. Oh, I was hoping that skull trap would work, basically. Whoa, 2,000 experience for the sword spider. Blimey, we are racking up the experience. Oh no, there's a skull trap there now. I have to remember that.
With Helm's blessing.
Although I think
Not stand
once we rest, that will go away. So just have to be a bit careful. Right.
Yep.
Before we rest, I'm going to see if we can.
My honor, as you will.
Yeah, I think the skull trap is about a 30-foot radius, so I think you'd have to be fairly close to trigger it. You don't want to trigger it though, that is for sure.
I care not.
I was just thinking maybe there's something up here I could lure into it. Not really. So, sword spiders now. We've got the whole array of the species, haven't we, here? Right, what is this? Does it say? No. Ooh. Like a sort of... almost looks a bit like Mullahay's tent in the mines. Oh my god, what is that? Centiol. Ugh, like a kind of sumo wrestler type being.
This way.
Okay,
I've done had
that's
enough of this.
interesting. That's interesting.
This way.
With a sword spider. I'll quick save it there. And what do we do? Let's have a little sleep here, I think. And we'll get
Again, my actions are yours.
With Helm's blessing.
the Jantis out there to tackle anything that comes our way. Yeah, I think now we haven't got too many spells now, so I think we'll
This
rest.
course we take is beyond all tenets of decency.
Yeah, shut up and go to sleep, Agentis. Okay.
Yeah.
I think what we'll do is we'll take on whatever's in there. In fact, what we'll do is we'll have a proper look at what's in there.
This way.
I'm a bit worried about traps. No,
This way.
no, Imowen. That wasn't part of the plan.
This way. I'm gone.
Okay, there's a lot of spiders. What is that? An ettercap. Two ettercaps. That sword spider is a worry, I've got to say. Two sword spiders, that's a worry. Okay, no traps yet. And looks like a little place to loot as well. Okay. Right. Let me just plan it, and then I'll come back. Right, we are going in. I've kind of decided on what to do. As you can see, Alwyn and Edwin have got their little mirror image going, which just increases their chance of staying alive, basically. And Alwyn's also got his armour on, so he's going to be He's down to -1 now on the old armour class. We're going to... Everyone's basically got some good ammunition, some enhanced ammunition. And we're just going to keep it tight, I think. This could be a very tough battle indeed. There's a couple of unknowns in there as well, I think. Exactly what that gruesome sumo wrestler looking character is all about, I do not know. And there's Etacaps as well, which we haven't come across before. And not to mention Sword Spider, which seem to be able to move at a frighteningly fast rate. This is not something that Alwyn's going into lightly at all. So we're just going to do a bit of blessing here. I think Viconia might do a bit of chanting. Certainly we're going to protect from evil here for Ajantis. So we'll just let that fire up. It is...
This course we take is beyond all tenets of...
Yeah, this could be interesting.
With Helm's blessing.
Interestingly, it disabled the auto pause there. Why, I do not know, but maybe that's a way of the game kind of making you not be able to make the first move or something, I don't know. So right, we've got a Sword Spider. I'll just quickly... Okay, he's not doing anything, so I think we commence with trying to take down this Sword Spider.
You are so irritating.
I mean, he's not actually hostile, so... So we'll just get Viconia... I could get Viconia actually to just command it. It worked on the Phase Spider, so it might do on the Sword Spider. I think it's worth a go. Immerwin, blast it. Alwyn... I think just hold fire for now in terms of spells and just give it a volley. Edwin... I think we have to bring in the magic missile. Tsar, I think... do the same. Oh, okay, I missed a bit of conversation there. Sentiol did actually kill the meat, my pets. And Viconia has piped up. Blimey, okay, well obviously he's not a particularly friendly character. Viconia, does the Spider Queen have servants even here? Where, Alwyn, for if so, those spiders could be lethal indeed. So we've got an opportunity just to talk to the Sentiol. Hey, wait, we're trying to benefit there. Maybe I think we'll try and talk just on the basis that we might as well try. Hey, wait, we've come here to benefit from your divine wisdom. Let us speak. You come here to learn from my infinite wisdom? Speak quickly. We want to know why you're so fat. Lovely. How come you dwell here in this dreary abode? What's your name? Could you tell us about the Iron Throne? How have you come to dwell here in this dreary abode, we'll ask. Let's keep him talking for a while. I am cursed. The Archmage John Irenicus cursed me for indignities done to him and his wife by me. Oh god. That sounds like a horrible euphemism. I loved John, but now I hate him, as I hate you and everything. Spiders, kill them all. Hey. So there's some previous with an Archmage. It's turned him into a kind of gruesome little thing, isn't he? God. Okay, it's saved against the... did it? I think it's saved against the fire damage from Majantis, actually. In any case. Okay, look, the sword spiders... I mean, they're fairly tough, but they're not ridiculously tough. Right, anyway. Edwin, it's time for the fireball. Get it in there. We just sit tight here. What are they? Giant spiders. Fireball gets Sential. I'm more worried about him than I am the... I think I'll get a minor drain in from Alwyn. Just in case he's about to... I'm worried he's going to be a horrible spellcaster or something. He's got previous with a big mage, so...
You're a queer fellow.
And when you pop at him as well. What can you do? Draconia. Just pop at him as well. Majantis, have a go at the spider. He's already injured. That's not bad. Spiders are coming in. Right, try and take Majantis. Wait! Oh god, right, Sential, wait! I will not resist. Kill me, but first I want to tell you of my curse, to get it off my chest. Oh. Off of your considerable chest. This is interesting. My curse, that is all I remember now. I used to be beautiful and powerful. An exotic sorceress with many powers at my command, and suitors at my door. But I only had eyes for one man, John Irenicus. He was a great and powerful wizard, the only man worthy of my affections, or so I thought. Though I lusted for John, he cared little for me, for he had another to whom he was married, Lady Tanover. It's interesting we can just sort of have this conversation while these spiders are attacking. Anyway, John was married. I think I heard about him. I thought he was in love with Elisine, and then he lost his zest for women's charms. Okay. Sounds like Alwyn knows a little bit about this John Irenicus. John lost his zest? She laughed bitterly. Please. He had plenty and to spare for Tanover, so I plotted and schemed and finally came up with a plan to rid the world of Tanover. When the deed was done and Tanover lay dead, I was exultant, but not for long. John went... Oh god. So he killed this archmage's love. John went mad with fury and using his powerful magics divined the identity of his wife's murderer. He arrived at my tower and I allowed him entry, desirous to finally consummate our love. John disabled me with his spells. And then he cursed me to this body and set spiders to feed me and keep me alive. So you see, if he were my friend, you would kill me. Interesting. Well, I don't see Alwyn seeing Sential as anyone really to be kind to. I mean, Sential obviously had his own, or her own I should say, desires and was prepared to go to murderous lengths to meet him. So I think Alwyn would treat this person certainly at arm's length at best. It's not what we were led to believe by a different source. I don't think we're going to question it. I see. Okay, right. Okay, well that is an interesting story. It's very curious, isn't it? Very curious. We should be able to just see off these spiders fairly easily.
Helm power. Give me strength.
Jantis' Thaco with that sword as 12. Did we actually do the strength? I can't actually remember. No, we didn't. I might get old Alwyn to do that now. Come on, people. Let's just...
This way.
Let's just attack him.
For the glory of Helm.
No,
I've
Imoen.
done had enough of this.
Also,
Alright, I'll let you smash him, Viconia. Everyone else at range, please. Alwyn.
For the glory of Helm.
What you want?
By Helm.
Okay. That's only gone down 1, the Thaco, for Ajantis, but his strength is 1875. I should think his to hit his damage has gone up quite a bit.
What is it this time?
Okay, right, that's good. I'll just drop a little quick save in there. Excellent. Right, we know there's more. Imoen? Thing is that Sential is now not hostile, so I don't really want to send in any heavy artillery into there, lest it might sort of affect Sential.
As you will.
And buffs are starting to wear off now. Okay, what's that? Sword spider. Okay.
Yes?
Jantis, can you get that? Well, if that's just going to stand there, then... we'll take it out. Thank you very much.
With Helm.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, we've revealed a load of them now. Okay. Right. So what we got here? 2 giant spiders, 2 etacaps. Okay. Okay.
What is it now?
Let's get a horror around here, I think. Alwyn, how about you cast a stinking cloud? I don't think a web is going to work. Oh, I'll tell you what, Alwyn, you cast the horror around. I'm just putting the horror in just slightly south, if you like, of Sentiol. And Edwin, you actually do a stinking cloud around here. And Zar, you just pummel one of them with a magic missile.
My honor.
Are you actually attacking?
Helm. Give me strength.
Oh god, Ajantis is right in the stinking cloud region.
Yeah.
That's not good. It hasn't worked, has it?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Right. I do not like these etacaps. They're saved against the horror, which is a bad start. Flame arrow for you, Zar. Imoen. Alwyn, try and knock one down, would you?
Jean Calais.
Viconia, you try and do the same.
By Helm. Glory of Helm.
I think Sential has been knocked out by the stinking cloud, but
Lives end here. Your worthless lives end here.
Okay, right, just pull out of there.
This way.
My honor is my life.
I think we can go to slightly less expensive ammo now. It's going well. Going well. Some textbook Alwyn tactics, just keep a very tight shape and... No.
With Helm's blessing. Yeah!
Poor old Sentiol isn't having the best time of it, is it? Forced to live in a disgusting body and also surrounded by a horrible stench. Right. Okay, that's another spider down. Ah, it's unconscious, yes! What's the matter with you, Zar? Oh, crikey. There you go. Right. We're doing well. These gems are on the bodies of the eticaps, so that's good.
Helm, yeah!
Right, let's take a wide berth here. And see what else might be lurking in this horrible, disgusting little spider lair. Well, by the looks of it, nothing. Ugh. Well. Oh, it's just disgusting. Shall we talk to Sentiol, see what happens? We can't actually talk to Sentiol.
With Helm's blessing.
All Sentiol wants to do is die, isn't it? Doesn't actually say that in the diary though, does it? Spiders in Cloakwood. Yeah, there's no separate entry for this particular curiosity. Question is, what do we do with Sentiol? There was a clear wish for Sentiol. Sentiol said, basically, kill me. No, none of that dialogue is here now. So, I mean, what do we do? I mean, Sentiol's now not. She's now not going to be able to be fed by her little spider minions. Curious. Not sure. And there is a treasure chest of sorts, by the looks of it, or at least some items there.
With Helm's blessing.
But I'll tell you what. I'll leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger, shall I? Quick save it there. Phew, we've had an entire episode in the same area of Cloakwood. Yeah, that was a big battle, but actually one that we were very successful in. As you can see by the bodies littered everywhere in this disgusting lair. Anyway, next time we'll come back and we'll decide what to do with Sentiol, and we'll have a look at what is in Sentiol's possessions. Until then.